3 more championships decided last night, and a ton of exciting basketball. Cascade Hoops Talk starts right now. Hey, happy Tuesday morning to everybody. It's Billy D, Cascade Hoops Talk. Well, these conference tournaments are starting to wrap up. In fact, tomorrow's going to be Championship Tuesday. We're going to decide a lot of championships tomorrow, but we'll talk about that in a few moments. Let's go through what happened tonight. Before we get to the results from Monday night, I want to remind everybody, go to Bowen's Brackets. I put the new brackets by them on the Substack that's posted on the posted tweet or X, the pinned, that's the word I'm looking for. It's also, the link is in the YouTube. The link is also in the Spotify. So please check that out. Well, in the Cascade Conference, the College of Idaho, they made a clean sweep of the trophies tonight. They defeated LC State 86-69. Drew Wyman, 21 points, 8 rebounds. Drew Wyman is a player I really respect. I call him a basketball player's basketball player. There he is right there holding the trophy. Congratulations to the College of Idaho. What a last few years they've had. But congratulations to the Yotes. So the College of Idaho, they get that automatic bid as the conference champion. And since they also won the tournament, the runner-up, Oregon Tech, will get that second automatic bid out of the Cascade Conference. And kind of the same story out of the Crossroads League. The Grace Lancers, they also make a clean sweep of the conference trophies, tonight defeating Huntington 80-72. Ian Scott, 20.7 rebounds, another player who I really respect. I respect his game, how hard he plays. Look at him peeking out from the back. But here's your Grace Lancers, the 2025 conference and tournament champions. And since Grace also won the championship, then the number 2 seed the Bethel Pilots, they get the second automatic bid out of the Crossroads League. The Frontier Conference, kind of late games last night, keeping me up late. They played their semifinals. In the first game, Montana Tech defeated Rocky Mountain 82-73. Carson Pefford, 18 points, 3 rebounds in that game. And in the second game, the late game, the Providence Argos, they defeated Carroll 74-70. Jameel Bowles, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. But you got to give the Saints of Carroll College tons of credit. They were down by double digits, 14, 15 points. They pressed the whole game, but they really turned it up in the last, say, 5-6 minutes or something, 5-6 minutes, and they got this game within one possession at the end. But Providence was able to hold on. Providence will face Montana Tech tonight on Tuesday for the championship of the Frontier. In last night's show, I mistakenly said that the Hart Conference Championship was Monday night, but it's actually Tuesday night. So tonight, Baker will play Graceland. We'll review all the games for tonight in a moment. Well, I wanted to correct that error. And the KCAC, they crowned a tournament champion tonight, the University of St. Mary. They defeated Bethel tonight, 78-74, a good game. Caden Bonner, 28 points. Congratulations to the University of St. Mary. With that win by St. Mary, Oklahoma Wesleyan, they get that first bid as the conference champion, and the University of St. Mary, they get the second bid as the tournament champion. The Mid-South Conference just keeps rolling along. A little bit of a surprise tonight in their semifinals. In the early game, Cumberland's defeated Cumberland 94-73. That really wasn't a surprise, but Anthony Johnson in that 24 points, 11 rebounds. I just want to tell you, Anthony Johnson, the last 6 games or something in the regular season, and I mean, he really came on. Him and Cromer really has helped the Cumberlands. They're playing great right now. And then in the late game, Freed Hardeman, they defeated Georgetown. I guess it's a bit of an upset, but these teams, Cumberlands, Freed Hardeman, and Georgetown, kind of been beating up each other all year. Peyton the Law in that game, 15.7 rebounds. This guy, one of the toughest guys in the country. So the stage is set for Tuesday tonight. Cumberlands is going to face Freed Hardeman for the Mid-South Championship. The Sooner Athletic Conference, they held their semifinals tonight, and boy, oh boy, Nelson defeated Wayland Baptist 83-77. CJ Hall 21 points, and in the second game at Langston, they defeated Mid-America Christian 76-71. This was a street fight. It's one of the most physical games I've watched and there have been a lot of physical games this year. There were guys on the floor all night long. Going to be a lot of guys taking ice this morning. Going to be sore as heck because this thing was rough. That kind of favored Langston, I think. But Langston pulled it out 76-71. Bryce Monroe, he couldn't be stopped, 26 points. So the championship is set, and Nelson will play Langston tonight. So I want to go through what's going on tonight so you can keep track. Before I do, you might have noticed, I'm pulling these games. I'm watching these scores. I'm pulling them out. I try to get them posted, and I put up about St. Mary beating Bethel. First thing I did in the X post, I said it was in the Sooner. And I put it out, and I thought, oh, no, that's wrong. And then I corrected. I had to say, no, it's in the KCAC. And then I looked at it and said, St. Mary advances. No, they didn't. They won the championship. So I had to go in and edit it again. So, this stuff just comes at you so fast. So if you saw that tonight, I wasn't drunk. I was just confused. So let's take a look at what's going on Tuesday. So this is Championship Tuesday. This is it. So in the American Midwest Conference, William Woods versus Central Baptist. That's exactly what it should be. In the Frontier Conference, Montana Tech versus Providence. That will be a great, great game as well. In the GPAC, Morningside has to go to Seward, and they're going to play Concordia. Again, I don't care what they charge. You'll get your money's worth. In the GSAC, the Great Southwest Conference, Arizona Christian is going to play the Masters. Could you ask for anything better than that? Again, I don't care what they charge. Go to that game. Heart of America Conference, 2 teams that have went at it tooth and nail all year. Baker versus Graceland. Two great teams, another great basketball game. What about this one? Mid-South Conference Championship. Freed Hardeman versus the University of the Cumberlands. Man, get your football helmet out for that one. How about this one? The North Star. Jamestown versus Dickinson State. I'll tell you what. I followed the GPAC fairly closely for years, and every time Jamestown would play Dickinson State, it was pretty rough. These two teams have a little bit of a history, and this season they have totally battled back and forth. Dickinson State has just owned Jamestown up to this point, but it's hard to beat a team. I think they beat them 3 times. So Jamestown's going to go in there hungry. It's going to be at Dickinson State, but this is another one. If you live in anywhere near that area, I don't care what they charge. Go to that game. Here's another one. St. Mary of the Woods is playing a very surprising and hot IU Southeast. Again, get to that game. And then this one, here it is. Langston versus Nelson at Langston. Man, wear your shoulder pads. And in the Wolverine Hoosier Conference, the WAC, you couldn't ask for anything better than that. Indiana Tech versus Cornerstone. One more time, everybody knows Ted Albert played at Cornerstone. He was an assistant forever at Cornerstone. He grew up at Cornerstone, and he's going to face them for the WAC Conference Championship. Once more, if you're in Fort Wayne or you can drive to Fort Wayne, go to that game. Well, that's what's set for tomorrow, and if you're not watching basketball tomorrow, you don't have a pulse. This is Billy D. That's all I got, and we'll talk again tomorrow. Hey, thank you everybody for listening, and I hope you have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you very much for supporting our podcast. Please like and subscribe. Get out to your local NAIA school, because NAIA basketball is the best entertainment value in America.